For fat scoring, we split the horse's body into 3 sections: the neck and shoulders, the belly and back, and then the hind quarters. We also only measure fat distribution from the point of buttock and the point of shoulder and above. And this is to go and allow us to go and score horses that aren't in work, and also brood mares who may have an extended belly area, but that isn't actually necessarily due to fat. It can just be due to numerous pregnancies. So we only fat score from sort of midline body and above. So we start off scoring the neck and the shoulders, and we run our hand down the neck into the shoulder, and the actual scapular part of the skeleton, the shoulder, should actually stop your hand from running into the shoulder. And you can see here on this board there is quite a lot of fat that fills in that gap, so my hand just runs on into the shoulder. So from a score point of view, this horse would go and be probably a 4 to 4.5 on that measurement. We also look at the crest of the neck, and we'll see here this horse has also got quite a lot of fat on the crest of the neck. So again, this horse would probably go and be a 4 to 4.5 there. So we go and give this neck and shoulder area. For in this horse, I would probably say a 4.5. If you have a horse that is a particular cobby type, like this one, sometimes they have a fat distribution in sort of behind the girth area, behind the elbow. This horse doesn't tend to, but also do account for that as well in this first section of the body. Moving on to the middle section, we're going to run our hand firmly along whereabouts the ribs are, and we should be able to easily feel the ribs, but not necessarily see them sticking out. On this horse, there is quite a good fat coverage, so we would probably go and put him at a 4 there. He does not have any fat pads, so he's not at the score 5, but he does certainly have a good fat coverage over his ribs. For the back, we put one hand at the base of the wither, and then we put another hand behind that, and then we take that hand away. And we go and see there the curve of the spine and curve of the back. You can see this horse has actually got a nice curve there, so I'll probably actually go and score him 3 to 3.5 on his back. So he actually does not carry too much weight on his spine or around his back area, so he's probably a 4, 3.5, so it's probably about a good 3.5 here in his middle. So with the hind quarters, we check the point of hip, and we go and check there's some coverage. You can feel it, but I do have to feel quite hard, so I'll probably go and give him a 4 there. We also check on the croup, and this horse definitely has quite a lot of coverage on the croup here. And I can actually already see the start of a gullet running down, running along his, in between his 2 buttocks there. And standing behind him, obviously being aware there of his safety, I can go and see there's a very apple bottom, and we'll show that on the camera in a second. And there is a start of a gullet. And we're also going to go and feel the tail head. It doesn't actually have that much fat there in the tail head, but there is quite a lot of coverage here. We can also have a look for any sort of poverty lines or any sort of the shape there of the buttocks. This horse is well covered. I would easily go and give him a 4 to 4.5 on his hind quarters. So he's a 4, 3.5, 4, and a 4.5. So overall he's probably a 4.